Ready, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, good morning all. Welcome to the semi-final, first semi-final between the North Zone versus South Zone. South Zone won the toss and elected to field first. It's a good start from Ganga. South Zone got the wicket of the North Zone in the very second over. Ganga is looking really great. Nice start. It's a wide delivery. After the defeat with headquarters, really South Zone has really rise to the occasion. We've seen the performance of South Zone yesterday against Northeast Zone in the knockout match. They really played well and they batted and fielded in all departments. Hope the same spirit and enthusiasm will continue this match too. Nicely driven by Paras Dogra and fielded by Mahesh at the extra cover. Nice start from Gangadharan. Gangadharan to Paras Dogra. Nicely driven through long off. Good morning, Kamal sir.
Good morning, Shrikant. I hope South Zone is enjoying their cricketing of taking the first wicket of North Zone. It is a good start for South Zone. Gangadharan has come into the fray in the early stages and he has given a very good breakthrough. Well played and good fielding by Sinha. South Zone is pulled up the socks and they are into the match. Gangadharan to Paras. Good shot. The batsman goes for a single. Gangadharan end of the second over. Prasad is doing his job today correctly, I suppose. Prasad to Paras. It's a good wicket. South Zone has given a very big breakthrough. The second wicket of North Zone is gone. Par is caught behind by Srikanth. So very good bowling by Prasad. And really the South Zone team is playing their real cricket today, and I hope they can maintain the same tempo in the coming overs too. The new batsman has come in. North Zone have lost the second wicket, and it is 21 for the loss of 2 wickets. Hope Nagapratas is doing his duty in a very efficient way today. Nitin Saini is coming along with the Swastik Chikara. Well bowled.
Everyone is sharing in their groups. They were confident.
Oh, it's a beautiful shot on the way for the boundary 4 runs to North Zone. Nitin has beautifully struck on the way for 4. The batsman crosses for a single.
After completion of 3 overs,
Gangadharan to Nitin through the gaps, and the batsmen have gone for a single. Nitin Saini is a Haryana cricketer who has played for the Kings 11 Punjab in the IPL. And Swastik Chikara, and he is also playing for the Royal Challengers Bengaluru. So both the top cricketers are in the crease, and it is up to the South Zone bowlers to break this partnership. Gangadharan is bowling well today. And he is on the sticks, and the batsman Swastik Chikara is not comfortable there at present. Well played. The batsman goes for a single. Gangadharan to Nitin Saini. It's a huge six, and it is a huge six for North Zone. Beautifully struck by Nitin Saini. Gangadharan to Nitin. Wide signaled by umpire. Gangadharan to Nitin. Well placed between the gaps, straight to the fielder. The batsman goes for a single. Gangadharan to Chikara. End of the over.
Completion of 4 overs, 37 runs, not run for the loss of 2 wickets.
Nagaprasad into attack. He's bowling his third over. Good bowling by Nagaprasad. You can see there is a nice carry to the keeper. After that wicket, Nagaprasad has really charged up. Nagaprasad was the only player to represent FCI All India cricket team from South Zone. He's bowling to Nitin Saini now. Good shot. Straight to the point fielder for dot ball. We are into the fifth over. North Zone scored 37 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. It's a great start. and we can see the quality of opponents to whom we are playing. North Zone was studded with IPL players. Nitin Saini, who played for Punjab's Kings 11 10 years back, and the non-striker Swastik Chikara, he's representing RCB. It's a nice shot from Nitin Saini, and we have the captain Rishi Dhawan is also yet to play. As you know that Rishi Dhawan is also playing for Kings 11 Punjab, and Paras Dogra, he's a Ranji player who played with Virat Kohli. That's the standard of opponents our team is playing with. So far so good for South Zone. Let's hope the same performance will continue for due course of the next. Another great shot from Nitin Saini to the long off, driven beautifully for 4 runs.
Beautifully struck by Paras on the way for 4. The South Zone team has to curtail the runnings in the first 6 to 7 overs. So that they can have a good fight to follow up. Well played, the batsman goes for a single. Both the batsmen are playing for the respective IPL clubs, Kings 11 Punjab and Royal Challengers Bengaluru, and the South Zone team is competing with this top cricketers of North Zone, and it is really a pretty good experience for the South Zone players also, and they are also putting up a good show in the morning now. Nagaprasad to Shikara, well bowled. I think it is a dropped catch. Oh, it is a costly drop.
After completion of 5 overs, North Zone 46 runs for the loss of 2 wickets.
If you would have taken that run, then match would have been over.
South Zone has dropped a catch of Shikara. Shrikant to Shikara. Well struck to the boundary for 4. think South Zone is playing the same strategy what they have played with the Northeast, bringing the spinners in the early. And the spinners are also doing the right job at present for the South Zone team. Shrikant to Shikara. Well fielded by Sagar. South Zone team is playing a spirited game in this semi-final. Beautifully placed between the gaps by Paras. The end of the 6th over, North Zone 52 for 2.
After completion of 6 overs, 53 for the loss of 2 wickets.
South Zone has brought in the new spinner into the attack. Nitish. Nitish has exhibited his entire talent last evening against Northeast Zone. In both fields, like bowling as well as batting. Hope the same tempo will be maintained by Nitish today in the semi-final match against North Zone also. Well bowled, beautifully placed between the gaps. The batsman goes for a single. The climatic condition at the moment is pretty good here in this GVS Cricket Stadium, Salem. Nitish to Shikara. Well placed, and the batsman goes for a single. Nitish to Nitin. The batsman goes for a quick single. Nitish to Shikara. There was appeal for the leg before. The batsman goes for a single.
After completion of 7 overs, North Zone 57 runs for the loss of 2 wickets.
Shrikant to Shikara. Shrikant. The batsman have gone for a quick single. Not updated. No. The batsman have gone for a couple of runs. Shrikant to Nitin. Well placed between the gaps. The batsmen have gone for a couple of runs. Shrikant to Nitin. Well struck by Nitin, and the batsman go for a comfortable single. Shrikant to Shikara. Well struck. Well fielded by Nitish. The batsman goes for a single.
After completion of 8 overs, North Zone 64 runs for the loss of 2 wickets.
A huge six. Well struck.
Ball lost.
Well struck by Shikara. It is a huge six. Shrikant, what is the weather condition and how the teams are playing this semi-final?
Weather is looking really nice, sir. It's not hot and humid. Cool breeze is going on across the ground. You can see. And so far, with the standard of opponents and players, what we are playing with, it's a good start from South Zone. I think we missed one costly chance. He had given a chance to Swastik Shikara. The last ball of the 5th over. If it would have been the chance, then the scenario and situation would be different. Getting Chikara, he's in fantastic form. In the early, it would be a big morale booster to entire South Zone. These things will happen in cricket. Let's hope he won't continue and play further. Slowly, he's shifting his gears now. Just we can witness what a six. It's almost here boundaries are 75 meters, 70 meters boundaries. Considering the ground and right there, it was almost went to 95 meters. We lost the ball also. Yesterday we seen that in 1 over he smashed 4 sixes. Let's see how Nitesh replies to Paras. Oh, sorry, Swastik. It's a quicker delivery from Nitesh. First ball he has given a bit of way, and Swastik was ready to capitalize on the delivery. Now both batsmen, Nitin Sain is playing on 31 from 21 balls. It's a 50-run partnership between these two in just 36 balls. Nicely played by Nitin. It's a paddle scoop for 4 runs. They're putting pressure on Nitesh, England. Nothing to worry. Nitesh, yesterday he bowled really well. He scored 66 runs and took 6 wickets. Single-handedly won the match against Northeast Zone. It's a good experience for him. The kind of exposure what he got today. Nicely played by Nitin. They're looking for 2 runs. There is some miscommunication between the batters. In the end, it's safe. With this score, they are eyeing for a big score, Kamal sir. I think we should try to restrict them below 130 or 140. They have very good bowlers too, Ishant, in the form of Ishant Bharadwaj, Rishi Dhawan. Some good spinners are also there for North Zone, who represented IPL, franchise cricket, Ranji cricket and nationals also. So it's the last ball of the 9th over. Nicely played by Swastik for 1 run. After completion of 9 overs, North Zone 78 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Has brought in a new bowler for the attack, Sriraj Ajay. He is also a spinner. Ajay to Shikara. Well struck and stopped by Ajay. Ajay to Shikara. Beautifully struck. for 6. 6 for North Zone. Ajay to Shikara. Ajay to Shikara. And Shikara is gone. The third wicket of the North Zone has done.
Good bowling, Ajay. Good comeback from South Zone.
North Zone has lost their third wicket. Shikara is out. Well taken by Nitish. Hope South Zone is into the game. At the end of 9.5 overs, 83 for 3 wickets.
Sagar bro.
The new batsman Dhananjay has come in. Ajay to Dhananjay. Well placed between the gaps. The batsman goes for a couple of runs. Well struck by Nitin. The batsman goes for a single. Nitish to Dhananjay. Beautifully played between the gaps. The batsman goes for a single. Nitish to Nitin. Played between the gaps, and the batsman goes for a couple of runs. Nitish to Nitin. Nitish to Nitin. Well placed. The batsman goes for a comfortable single. If South Zone would have taken a couple of wickets in the early stage, they would have been comfortable.
After completion of 11 overs, North Zone 90 runs.
Saying that GM sir also said that to go with the plan of 20 feet, new banner for.
Now I think AD madam is coming.
Only it will know. It will know.
No. What team photographs and finals is a very big thing where all the dignitaries will go down. So if that's the case, no, we are just discussing. That's the case. If it is wide means.
We are into the 12th over. Srirak bowling to Dhananjay. Dhananjay is also looking in great edge. It's a sweep shot to the fine leg for single run. Nicely fielded. Good throw from Sumit Sinha. In the 12th over, we can see already 100 up for North Zone. They're batting on 103 for the loss of 3 wickets. Nicely played by Nitin. He moves on to 42 in just 29 balls. South needs another wicket. There is a chance for that. The ball was in the air. Mahesh is under the ball, but it landed safely. 1 run to complete the over. After completion of 12 overs, North Zone 103 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Yesterday our people were so happy to share the tidbits as we won the match. Day before yesterday we badly lost the match.
Sumit has come in. Sumit to Dhananjay. Swept. It's a boundary. Well struck by Dhananjay on the way to 4 runs. Sumit Sinha to Dhananjay. Sumit to Dhananjay. The batsman goes for a comfortable single. It's a single. Sumit Sinha to Nitin. Well struck between the players for 4 runs. End of
Mr. Shekhar Reddy into the attack now. Good start by Shekhar Reddy. 2 dot balls. After trying for spinners for some time, South Zone is again back to their pace attack. Shekhar Reddy bowling to Dhananjay. It's a nice shot, but well bowled by Shekhar Reddy. Straight to Venkatesh Chagam for single run. Shekhar Reddy is trying to bounce the ball as the pitch is on the slow side. It's not easy for the batsmen to go through the shot. Nice ball and equally well played by Nitin. Nitin moves on to 48 runs. Good start by Reddy. Can he finishes off well? We are into the 14th over. Shekhar Reddy to Dhananjay. Nice shot from Dhananjay, but the fielder was placed there. Ajay does the job. It's a single. With this score on the board 117 for 3 runs in the 14th over. They are aiming for I think 180 runs. They would be really disappointed if we score less than 180. Let's see how our South Zone will restrict them. That's the end of the over. After completion of 14 overs, North Zone 118 runs for the loss of 3 wickets.
After completion of
Nitesh was brought into the attack again. And that's Nitin's sign is 50. It's a catch. It's a drop catch. The fielder he reached there, he was comfortable. Balak, Nitesh, that's his 3rd over. That's it. Nitesh into his 4th over. He almost got the wicket.
1.75 கொடுத்துட்டு including 60
Shekhar Reddy bowling his second over to set batsman Nitin Saini. He's playing on 51 runs. Nicely bowled. Punch to the long on for single run. South Zone badly requires some wickets, the two in clusters. Otherwise, North Zone will eye for big score. Attempted pull shot. Straight to the long on to Sri Ragajay for single run. Shekhar Reddy is not giving any room as we are into the last phase of the innings, last 5 overs. So batsmen will try to attack each and every ball. That's a nice scoop shot from Nitin for 4 runs. Bowler can't do much about that shot. Intentionally scooped over the short foul line for a boundary. You can see there in the replay. Nicely played by Nitin. As he faced 39 deliveries in this innings, so he can judge the bounce of the pitch. Nicely shot. Will it be a 6? It's a 6. Lofted straight drive from Nitin. It's a 6. It was right in the slot. And with this 6, the partnership between Nitin and Dhananjay is 50 runs now in just 35 balls. 2 more balls to complete Shekhar Reddy of this over. Will he come back? It's a nice shot to the deep point there for single run. It's an unnecessary overthrow there. 1 more run to North Zone and Nitin. It's the last ball of the 16th over. North Zone are the comfortably placed at 135 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. After the wicket of Swastik Shikaram, Dhananjay had played a nice hand here. Would come back from Reddy. It's only single run. That's the over. After completion of 16 overs, North Zone 136 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. Gangadharan back into the attack. Kamal sir, what would be the projected score from your point of view from here? 4 more balls to go. At present, North Zone were playing for on 137 runs. Still legitimate 22 balls are left.
Yeah, if the spinners are able to curtail their innings, then I think 160 to 170 is expected the scores of North Zone. They've gone for a single. Well swept. The batsman gone for a single. Well struck. The batsman gone for a couple of runs. Well struck. On the way for 4 runs to North Zone. Sriraj Ajay into the attack to Dhananjay. Good struck. Catch dropped. South Zone is dropping the costly catches which have given the penalty for the South Zone for their misfielding and catches. The North Zone team have started to hit the ball and wanted to have a very comfortable score on their scoreboard. Well played. The batsman goes for a single. Nitin is playing on 74 of 47 balls. Ajay to Dhananjay, who's on 27. Well struck. The batsman crosses for a single. Ajay to Nitin. Well struck. Couple of runs for Nitin. He is moving on to 74. Ajay to Nitin. Well struck. The batsman goes for a single. And at the end of 18 overs, 154 for 3.
After completion of 18 overs,
Nagaprasad into the attack now. He's bowling his 4th over and 19th over of the innings. Nagaprasad to Nitin Saini, who is playing on 77. Try to scoop, and what a catch from Adarsh! What a catch! Nagaprasad immediately delivers. Wickets that was badly required for South Zone. Fantastically taken catch. It's a single-handed catch. After a few drop catches, it's a relief for South Zone. Adarsh gets a brilliant catch. That's the catch of the match so far. Nevertheless, well played Saini. He scored 77 runs.
Is come in place of Nitin, who was caught by Shrikant of Nagaprasad. Nagaprasad to Ishant. Well struck, and the batsman goes for a single. 155 for 4. So the 19th over is in the progress. One left for 20. Nagaprasad to Dhananjay. All the way for 4. It's a very good hook shot by Dhananjay for the boundary for 4 runs. Nagaprasad, well struck between the gaps. The batsman goes for a single. 160 for 4. The North Zone may be eyeing for 180. Well bowled. The batsman was beaten. Nagaprasad to Ishant. Well bowled. There is a fielder. End of 19 overs. 161 for a loss of 4 wickets.
The completion of 19 overs, North Zone 161 for the loss of 4 wickets.
Nicely played. The fielder was there. It's a couple of runs to North Zone. Four more balls for the completion of this innings. Three more balls. Srirag Ajay bowling to Ishant. Nicely bowled from Srirag. Two more balls. North zone. They're playing on 165 runs for the loss of fourth wicket. Ishant tried for the big hit. Straight to the fielder Nitesh for only single run. Good over by Srirag Ajay. He hasn't conceded a boundary so far in the last over. Can he finish us off well? This is the last delivery of the innings. Srirag Ajay to Dhananjay. Dhananjay went. It's a big shot. Fielder was onto the ball. It's a drop chance. Couple of runs to North Zone and Dhananjay. So after completion of 20 overs, North Zone 168 runs for the loss of 4 wickets.
After completion of 20 overs, North Zone 168 for the loss of 4 wickets.
That's it. That's it from the first innings. The target for South Zone is 169 runs.
யாரு
To Nitish. Ishant. Ishant to Nitish. Well played. Well struck by Nitish. The humidity started coming out. We have a very clear sky. Ishant to Shrikant. Southern has lost their early wicket. Adesh was out. Ishant to Shrikant. I'll have one more also. Ishant to Shrikant. End of the third over. Four for one. South zone. The runs for the south zone have to come on the boards. The batsmen have to make use of the gaps for their boundaries and the twos. Nicely struck. The batsmen have gone for a couple of runs. Dhawan to Nitish. Paras to Nitish. Well struck on the way for 4. It's a boundary. South Zone 10 for 1. Paras to Nitish. Well struck. Straight to the fielder. Nitish has missed it. Paras to Nitish. Well struck. All the way for 4 runs. The end of the over.
The completion of 3 overs, South Zone 14 for the loss of 1 wicket. 14 for the loss of 1 wicket.
I think Kunal Singh, sir. Karthik Yadav. It's spin into attack. Karthik Yadav is bowling to J. Srikanth. Match start from Yadav. We are into the 4th over. South Zone lost the first wicket in the form of Adarsh. Nicely played defense, straight to the bowler. Nitesh is looking good. He's carrying the form where he left in the last match. He's batting at ball. Srikanth advances onto the pitch. Got an outside edge. Safely in the end. He tried to play through the leg side, but ball was hurried onto the batsman. It's a dot ball. Good start by Karthik Yadav. 4 dot balls. Another wicket. Srikanth is out. Nicely taken by Paras Jogra. Karthik gets his man in the first over itself. South Zone lost their second wicket with 14 runs on the board. Well bowled by Karthik. Srirag Ajay onto the field now. After completion of 4 overs, South Zone 14 for the loss of 2 wickets. Ajay Saraswat into the attack. Medium pacer. Both Srirag Ajay and Nitish. These two are the pillars for South Zone. Hope like yesterday, these two will have a nice partnership. Well left by Ajay. We are into the fifth over. Score is 15 for the loss of 2 wickets. We lost both the openers, Adarsh and Srikanth. Advances Ajay to the wicket, nicely played to the deep point. It's for 4 runs. Well played, Ajay. As the target is more than 160, this kind of within the power play, batsmen have to take some risk. Well played by Ajay. Let's see how Ajay Saraswat reacts to the nice shot. What a shot! It's 6 all the way. Excellent play. Nicely extended cover drive. Played through the long off. You can see the follow through of the bat. Srirag Ajay is in form. Nicely played by the batsman. These kind of shots, the boundary followed by the sixer. These two are the vital players for South Zone. Ajay and Nitesh. Nicely driven shot through the long off.
ரெடி பண்ணிடுங்க.
Nicely played by Nitesh. That's the over. After completion of 5 overs, South Zone 26 for the loss of 2 wickets. Kartik Yadav started his second over. First over was a maiden wicket. It's always difficult to hit the left armour. You can see the bowler is varying the pace really well. Even for such batsmen, Sajay and Nitesh, they are finding it a bit difficult to score against Kartik. Another beautiful delivery. Here Ajay needs to be careful here. He got some runs already in the previous over. Just wait for the loose delivery. Your time will come, Mr. Ajay. It's attempted reverse sweep. Excellent shot from Srirag Ajay. What a boundary. It all depends on these two players. The chances of South Zone. Nitesh and Srirag. Srirag moves on to 15 in just 9 balls. Nitesh is playing on 13 runs. Last 2 balls for the completion of the power play. Score moves on to 30 runs. Let's see how Karthik responds to the previous boundary. Well ball. That's an arm ball. That's the over. After completion of 6 overs, South Zone 30 for the loss of 2 wickets. New bowler Dhananjay. Straight away, appeal for LBW. Rightly denied by the umpire. Dhananjay is a very tall bowler. Spinner with this height will definitely get some extra bounce. Batsman needs to be careful. Nicely played by Ajay, but fielder was perfectly placed there at deep mid wicket. Only single run to South Zone. It's the first semi-final. It's played between North Zone and South Zone, and today's second match between Headquarters and West Zone, semi-final 2. Nicely played by Ajay. Both are looking for. Ajay wants the second run. Nitesh denied the second over. He thought it's a bit risky. Of course, South Zone is not supposed to lose another wicket, that too in the form of run out. The required run had just jumped to more than 10 runs per over. 136 needed in 81 balls. That's the equation now. Timing was not there in that ball. The cut shot, attempted cut shot from Nitesh. Dhananjay into his fifth ball. Nicely bowled and equally well played. Straight to the bowler. Currently these two are really looking good, but they need some boundaries also. At least one boundary an over. That's the over. End of 7 overs. South Zone 32 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Ajay Saraswat. His bowling is second over. It's the 8th over of the innings. South Zone requires 136 runs in 13 overs. Nicely played by Ajay, but straight to the fielder at the backward point. Surprised to see that Rishi Dhawan is at the ball. Usually he starts the innings. He bowls the very first over. Today, North Zone started with Paras Dogra, Ajay Saraswat to Ajay, Srirag Ajay. Nicely played to long on for single run. So what are the chances of South Zone if these two play carries? Let's hope for if they plays for till 20 overs.
Yeah, it will be a good partnership for the South Zone if these batsmen stays in the crease and go for singles and twos at the maximum instead of going for big shots. So they can have a pretty good score on the boards. Hopes the South Zone team will be having a decent scores. These batsmen are very quick in singles and twos.
Ajay Saraswat to Nitesh. It's a pull shot. What a catch from Ishant Bharadwaj. Excellently taken. They have high standards in fielding. Nice shot. Dhananjay into the attack. He's bowling his second over. Nice start. Unfortunate that Nitish was back to the pavilion in the previous over with a brilliant catch by the fielder. That was ball. Another sweep shot from Sriragajay. But fielder was there. It's only for single. Captain Venkatesh Saga is joined Sriragajay. Dhananjay to Venkatesh Saga. Nicely played for the single. They have to go with singles, doubles. If any loose ball is there for the offer, of course they have to go for the big shot. Instead of going for big shot for each delivery. Nice carry. For Dhananjay, his height is the plus point here. You can see he's exerting some nice bounce. Well played in the gap by Srirag. Some South Zone request one partnership here. They can't lose another wicket. Captain's knock is required from Venkatesh Saga. It's a dot ball. That's the over. After completion of 9 overs, South Zone 38 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. Good start to the over by Ajay Saraswat. It's a nice bounce. It's an outswinger. Srirag Ajay is playing on 20 runs in 20 balls. We are into the 10th over. Score is 38 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. Nice fielding up.
Go!
It's a single. Nice attempt by the fielder at the point. Another dot ball. Equation: South Zone need 129 runs in 63 balls. Run rate has kept to more than 12 runs per over. From here on to next 10 hours, they need 2 runs each ball. South Zone needs to score. It's a difficult, it's not just difficult, it's a Herculean task. Venkatesh Saga almost has given a return catch to the bowler, but somehow it landed safe. You can see it's not easy for the new batsman to come and just play through the line because of the nature of the pitch. Nice shot from Venkateswaga. It's a single. He wanted to scoop that delivery, Sriragaje, but bowler read that batsman really well. That's the over. After completion of 10 overs, South Zone 41 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. Good start to the over. Srirag advances to the pitch. Nicely played for a couple of runs in the vacant space between deep extra cover and long off. And the sweep shot. There was no timing on that ball. It's 2 runs to South Zone. Over started with two couple of runs. It's attempted reverse sweep. Sorry, straight to the fielder. New batsman for South Zone. Shekhar Reddy into the crease now. He's a left-hander. He's facing Dhananjay. Nicely ball. Shekhar Reddy tried to play. Over long off. Dhananjay into his third over. Bowling to Shekhar Reddy. Nicely ball.
Out, huh?
Batsman Gangadharan. Sanjeev Sharma bowling to Venkatesh Saga. Venkatesh Saga has played a. Is this out? It's a brilliant catch. What a catch by the fielder. You can see in the replay. It's a nice shot from Venkatesh Saga. He almost, the ball went for 6 runs. You can see the commitment of the fielder there. Swastik Shikara. What a fielder. So, wicket with 45 runs on the board. New batsman Naga Prasad into the attack. Nicely taken single. He's off the mark in his very first ball. Kamal sir, our team lost 6 wickets in the 12th over with 46 runs on the board.
Yeah, they are losing their 7th wickets. They are just throwing their wickets and going back to the pavilion, which shows their immature cricket. The match they played with Northeast was not exhibited today. Though the North Zone players are well experienced and good talented in their own field, the South Zone have to play cautiously and should have a decent score in their boards. It is a debacle for the South Zone team, losing all the early wickets. North Zone has brought the spinner into attack, Sanjeev Sharma, who is doing a brilliant job there. End of the 8th over, end of the 13th, 12th over.
Completion of 12 overs. Southern 46 runs for the loss of 7 wickets.
The batsman goes for a single. Karthik Yadav to Mahesh. Karthik to Mahesh. Beaten. The bowlers of North Zone are doing a tremendous job there. Karthik Yadav to Mahesh. End of the 14th over.
After completion of 13 overs,
Couple of runs to Mahesh. He's opened his account. Sanjeev Sharma. It's an appeal for LBW. Turned down by, it's a lag by signal by umpire. So it's a one ball for the completion of the 14th over. Score is on 55 for the loss of 7 wickets. South Zone. That's the over. After completion of 14 overs, 55 for the loss of 7 wickets. What a hit by Nagaprasad. It's a sixer. Karthik Yadav to Nagaprasad. Good comeback by Karthik. Brilliantly played, but fielder was there to get that delivery. Couple of runs to South Zone and Nagaprasad. This is the last over for Karthik Yadav. It's a quicker delivery from Karthik Yadav. Nicely played by Nagaprasad into the gap for single run to deep extra cover fielder. He retains the strike. After completion of 15 overs, South Zone 64 runs for the loss of 7 wickets. సార్ నిలబడండి 20 ఓవర్లు. It's a big appeal for LBW. Mr. Srikanth K. He is on the crease. Soujan lost the 8th wicket. Well ball and equally well played by Srikanth. It's a huge victory for North Zone. It's a quicker delivery. After completion of 18 overs, South Zone 72 for the loss of 8 wickets. Swastik is bowling his second over to Mahesh. Mahesh is playing on 11 runs. Nice slow ball. Nice shot from Mahesh for boundary. It's a slow delivery. Ball by Swastik, asking to be hit. It's a rank full toss. And Mahesh nicely capitalized the delivery. We can expect another slow delivery. Straight to the fielder for dot ball. Nicely played reverse sweep from Mahesh. Another boundary. These are some consolation runs for South Zone. Will hit as the 3 mark at least. 3-figure mark. At present they are 80 runs for the loss of 8 wickets. Still 7 more balls to go for the completion of 20 overs. Mahesh is playing on 19 runs. Nicely played for single run. That's the over. After completion of 19 overs, South Zone 81 for the loss of 8 wickets. Another nicely played shot from Mahesh. Will it reaches the boundary? Yes, another boundary to Mahesh. 85 runs on the board for the loss of 8 wickets. 4 more balls for the completion of the innings. It's a thumping victory from North Zone. With this, they're into the finals. Another nicely played shot from Mahesh for a couple of runs. North Zone was the first team to enter into the finals for this 54th All India FCI Interzonal Cricket Tournament 2025. In the afternoon session, we have semi-final 2 between Headquarters and West Zone. It's a tough match. We can expect a thriller in the second semi-final. Nice shot, nicely played by Mahesh. With this loss, that's the end of the road for South Zone to finals in this tournament. But it doesn't mean it's totally all also closed, and we have another attempt to play tomorrow morning, sir. South Zone will play for the third position. Another nice shot from Mahesh. It's a drop catch. So the loser in semi-final will play with the loser in the semi-final 2. This is the first time in the 30 years, for the past 3 decades, that FCI has introduced the match for the third position in All India tournament. That's all. Congratulations to North Zone. They are the first team to enter into the finals. South Zone scored 90 runs in 20 overs.
Can we have the ceremony here? Huh? Can we bring star also here? Huh? We'll have the ceremony here.
Congratulations, North Zone. Hard luck to South Zone. Of course, the better team had won the match. With all the players they have, the star-studded players, the many match winners there in the North Zone, it's very hard to compete with the North Zone team. But well played.